James Lee Williams, known as drag artist the Vivienne, has died at the age of 32, their public relations representative announced on Sunday. Simon Jones posted on Instagram, "It is with immense sadness that we let you know our beloved James Lee Williams, the Vivienne, has passed this weekend. James was an incredibly loved, warm-hearted, and amazing person. Their family are heartbroken at the loss of their son, brother, and uncle. They are so proud of the wonderful things James achieved in their life and career. We will not be releasing any further details. We please ask that James's family are given the time and privacy they now need to process and grieve." Williams, whose drag name came from their love of the fashion designer Vivienne Westwood, rose to prominence after becoming the UK drag ambassador for the US series of RuPaul's Drag Race in 2015. They won the first UK series of the show in 2019. After lip-syncing in the final to "I'm Your Man," a song by Wham, Williams subsequently appeared in the 7th season of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars and was a finalist in the UK series of Dancing on Ice in 2023, finishing in 3rd place. The drag artist most recently played the child catcher in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang on tour and previously appeared as the Wicked Witch of the West in the revival of the Wizard of Oz musical. Their film credits included Absolutely Fabulous, the movie, and their TV credits included Emmerdale. Tributes were paid to Williams on social media on Sunday. RuPaul's Drag Race judge Michelle Visage said, "Heartbreaking. I don't know how to say how I feel. My darling at the Vivienne. We go back to when I started coming over here to the UK. You were always there, always laughing, always giving, always on point. Your laughter, your wit, your talent, your drag. I loved all of it, but I loved your friendship most of all. You were a beacon to so many." Coronation Street star Anthony Cotton said the news was unbelievably sad, adding, "James was a real joy to be around. We loved him, X." RuPaul's Drag Race UK star Bimini Bon Balash wrote on Instagram, "I'm so sorry, I'm in total shock." Emmerdale actor Lisa Riley wrote on Instagram, "You incredible human. Rest in peace. Never stop shining your beautiful light over us all. Love and strength to all your family. We will miss you so much." The ITV presenter Lorraine Kelly wrote on X, "Oh, this is so sad. Such a lovely, funny, whip-smart, and generous person. A delight to interview. My thoughts with everyone who loved the Vivienne." Williams, who was born in North Wales, also starred in BBC Three show The Vivienne Takes on Hollywood in 2020, which saw them make their first music video. They were joined each week by a different celebrity, with guests including Broadway star Marissa Jarrett Winocour and U.S. comedian Bruce Vilanch. RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus the World winner, Tia Kofi said in a post on social media, "This is an incredible loss to the British drag community and to the world. Viv represented UK drag at its absolute finest on stage and screen internationally. She was a mentor, an inspiration, and a friend. This shock will be felt deeply by us all. Love you, Viv." Speaking in 2019, the Vivienne said, "My style is like a scousewife who has come into money. She moved to LA and blew it all, and then she's had to move back to Liverpool. I like to have a really fierce look, but I like to be hilarious on stage, so I'm kind of an old school and the new school put together, which I think works. Comedy is definitely my trump card. My favorite trick in drag is my vocal impersonations. So I do everyone from Kim Woodburn, Cilla Black, Donald Trump, you name it, I'll do it for the right price." Last January, a man who attacked Williams in a hate crime received a suspended jail sentence. Liverpool Magistrates Court found that the one-punch attack by Alan Whitfield, an unemployed scaffolder, on Williams was homophobic. Williams's face was bruised and painful for a week, but they told the court that luckily they were a 6-foot ex-rugby player who could take a punch. On Monday morning, RuPaul Charles shared a post to Instagram remembering the Vivienne with a photo of them together on the Drag Race stage. Need a break? Play the USA Today Daily Crossword Puzzle. With a broken heart, I joined the entire Drag Race universe in mourning the loss of the Vivienne, an incredibly talented queen and a lovely human being. Charles wrote in the caption. In a second post, Jones penned a tribute to the drag queen who was starring as the child catcher in the UK tour of the stage musical Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Williams was scheduled to perform through late March, according to the production's website. It's tragic that their career was only just beginning. In musical theater, Viv had found a space and career they loved, excelled, and thrived in. I am heartbroken and devastated by this news, Jones wrote. A beloved member of both drag queen and musical theater communities, the news inspired a flood of tributes from other celebrities and RuPaul alumni. This is an incredible loss to the British drag community and to the world. Viv represented UK drag at its absolute finest on stage and screen internationally, wrote drag queen Tia Kofi, winner of the second series of RuPaul's Drag Race UK vs. the World. She has made her mark in our hearts and on her stages, drag queen and Broadway actor Jinx Monsoon posted on X. It's too soon for a curtain call, but I know it's a standing ovation. Drag Race judge Michelle Visage also posted honoring Williams. You were always there, always laughing, always giving, always on point. Your laughter, your wit, your talent, your drag. I loved all of it, but I loved your friendship most of all. You were a beacon to so many. Seeing you make your West End debut was amazing for me to witness your dream come true right in front of my eyes. I'm the lucky one to have known you and to have laughed together with you so many times. Giving one of the most memorable performances in the Snatch Game is no easy feat, but the Vivienne's highlights from the show go far beyond her Trump impression, as she was responsible for some of the show's most iconic moments. Having adopted the drag name The Vivienne because of a love for wearing Vivienne Westwood clothing, her weekly outfits on the catwalk were second to none. On the show, she described her drag style as being like a Scouse wife who has come into money. She moved to LA and blew it all, and then she's had to move back to Liverpool. Without a contour line out of place and a perfected walk in stilettos, she wooed the judges with her bold, glitzy, and saucy looks. Her Queen Elizabeth walking around Balmoral outfit, which saw her wear a gold poncho and gray knitted skirt with fluffy ducks attached to it, was one of her most memorable. Combine that with her doing the floss dance in the outfit, and she had viewers, fellow contestants, and even RuPaul crying with laughter. In the final, she was described by Judge Graham Norton as having it all. Fellow Judge Alan Carr added that she had trademark wit and delivered a comedy masterclass with her impressions of Trump, Margaret Thatcher, and Kim Woodburn. The Vivienne went on to be a contestant in the 7th season of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars in 2022. In January 2023, the Vivienne became the first drag queen to appear on Dancing on Ice and was partnered with American skater Colin Grafton. She finished in 3rd place behind gymnast Niall Wilson and Joey Essex. The pair skated to songs by gay icons such as Dolly Parton and Cher, and particularly excelled in the movies and musical weeks, whether performing to Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious or Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. Her jaw-dropping ability to skate perfectly from day one meant not only did she never appear in the bottom 2, but she also never appeared lower than 3rd on the leaderboard. But it was the week 5 performance that struck a chord with many, as James chose not to perform in drag for the first time, confessing that it made him emotional dancing to Beyoncé's Halo, Without My Armor. James was widely praised for their decision, with one person on X saying that the Vivienne skating as James and not in drag in itself is inspiring. Williams starred in a number of theater shows, most recently in a role that seemed to be the perfect fit, the misunderstood yet strong and compassionate Wicked Witch of the West in the revival of the Wizard of Oz musical. Starring alongside Aston Marigold in the UK and Ireland tour, the performer reprised the role in the West End at the Gillian Lynn Theatre last year. I don't have many words to say, as this is one huge dream they wrote on Instagram. Dream big, kids. The Vivienne channeled her Wicked Witch of the West role off stage in November when she sent head spinning in her emerald green sequined gown at the European premiere of the Wicked film. Most recently, she was performing as the child catcher on the tour of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and performed just a week ago in Blackpool. While The Wizard of Oz was the Vivienne's first theater role, she was no stranger to TV and was able to successfully build a career in television after RuPaul's Drag Race, appearing in a range of programs including Hunted, Emmerdale, and The Great British Sewing Bee. Over Christmas, the Vivienne appeared on a celebrity special of BBC's Blankety Blank. In 2020, the Vivienne starred in a 6-part series, The Vivienne Takes on Hollywood, on BBC Three. The show saw the drag queen document her travels to Los Angeles in order to make a music video and was complete with her classic Northern humor and zingy one-liners. Not all Drag Race contestants and winners have been able to build such a successful brand around themselves despite their humor and flawless looks, which is testament to how the Vivienne's personality shone through in all her work